Okay, welcome back to another exciting episode of Nightcrawler Garage. Working on the 99 XJ today. So I've noticed that the Jeep has been turning over kind of slow the last year or so. It's almost June. I think it's May 31st, 2020, and I cleaned the terminals probably a week or two ago. And anyway, this battery is, I think, from it said that the ship date is November 2015, so it's getting close to the 5-year mark. So this battery's getting a little bit weak, but anyway, it's been like I say, it's been turning over just a little bit slow. It always starts, but it's kind of been concerning me. And the top of the battery was a little dirty, and so one of the things you can do is you can hook up your battery, it doesn't matter which one, hook up your voltmeter, and then you can just go across the top of your battery, and if you get a voltage, that means you've got current leakage. If it's dirty, it kind of acts like having a resistor across here, and it'll actually run the battery dead. Well, I got everything on the top of the battery cleaned off, but then I came over here and look at that, 3.76 volts. So what I'm doing is this battery hold down, it's got a big crack in it. This is piece, this is metal, steel, and then that's the plastic coating has failed over the years, and there's a bunch of corrosion or whatever underneath here, and I tried to clean it as best I could. So today's video is we're going to take this thing off and basically restore it. I bought a can of Plasti Dip, so that's what we're going to do today. Let me get a shot of this. So my plan is take that off, strip off all the bad material. I got some primer, automotive primer, some flat black paint, and then I just got a can of the old Plasti Dip, and it's black. So I don't know if I'm going to do the entire thing, because it's really just this end over here that's bad. So maybe I'll just do half of it, or if it's really bad, I may just do the whole thing. So we'll just play it by ear. So it's just something to keep in mind. It's a little thing you can do, another DIY. Every once in a while, just take your probes, and you can do it either way. I could put the positive on here, I could put that on here and put the negative here. It doesn't really matter. Look at that, I'm getting a volt, 8 volts just between there. So that means that this is acting as almost like a resistor to ground. Alright, so anyway, we're going to get that cleaned up, because that's just really hard on the battery when it's constantly discharging. So alright, I'll get going on this. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to unhook the negative terminal. I'll always do that, and then we can take this off and get it cleaned up. Okay, more to come. Okay, we're outside now. Got this taken off. You can see how this is deteriorated. It's all rusty and crusty inside there, and you just cannot get this thing clean enough to where it won't leak a voltage across there. So luckily it's not too rusted away. I've seen these things get so bad that you just have to replace them, which is an option. If yours is really bad, you might just want to replace it. But I'm going to go ahead and tear all this coating. I think I'll just do the whole thing. It's kind of bubbling up here, so yeah, I'm going to tear this thing apart. Okay, I got all the plastic coating off. You can see all that battery acid that's gotten in there. Got it stripped down to bare metal. So I'm going to hit this with the I've got a wire wheel on my bench grinder, so I'm going to clean this up and we'll put some primer on it. Alrighty. Okay, got the bracket all cleaned up. The important part is down in these little crevices in there, get all the battery acid out. I used a pick, a Harbor Freight pick, and an old brass brush. I used Windex, simple green, and then a rag. So okay, I'm going to get this dried off and throw some primer on here. Okay, I went ahead and got the flat black paint on there, used Rust-Oleum. So I'm going to let that dry, and then I'm going to hit it with the Plasti Dip. And we can let that dry and put it back together. Alrighty. Okay, I got the first coat of Plasti Dip on. I think I'm going to do 4 coats, at least 3. And it's a 30-minute dry time between coats, and then 4 hours before you install it. So that's what we're going to do. So a couple hours worth of painting, and then 4-hour dry time. Okay, looks like it's going to rain pretty soon. I'm going to bring this inside. Okay, here's the finished product. I ended up putting 4 coats on, and I let this sit overnight. It's still slightly tacky, but we're going to go ahead and install it. Okay, we're all back together. So one of the things I did was I took the label off the battery that was here. It seems to just hold moisture when I cleaned the battery, and I was still getting a voltage there, but I took that off, and now we don't have any issues. No leakage. So it seems to be insulating pretty well. So yeah, that's it. I think we're done here. Okay, hope you enjoyed this video.